everyone. Welcome to my channel. You can join our Discord server on the description. There's a link. I'm pretty much a bit in a hurry, but I think we are good to watch 2 episodes today. Yeah. So let's start with episode 14 in 3, 2. Wait, no. Okay, yeah. Uh, okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so I'm sorry I had to reschedule this because I was going to stream it a bit later so I could join, but it wasn't possible because I was told in the last minute that I had to do something else at that time, so that's how it turned out. And I can only see eyes in this episode so far. Okay. Uh, I I feel like I rushed so much today that I didn't even have time to make popcorn. Last time I did, and today I feel like I don't know, too fast. Everything's going too fast. Hello, guys. We are quite into the beginning, 2 minutes. As I was saying, I'm sorry I had to rush the stream quite a bit. So this stream was going to be way later, like in 2 hours, but I couldn't make it. So I'm sorry to Ai-chan who was going to join, but she only could join later because she said she was going to look for an apartment. So I already sent her a message apologizing to her. And is it me or the girl just turned into a boy? I wasn't paying much attention. A shapeshifter. That will be interesting, but will be interesting if you can shapeshift into anything, even an animal. That will be cool. Oh yeah, I must let you know that I'm legal again. I got my identification card check today. Maybe it's a succubi? You know, those demons that feed on sex and later can switch between genders? I think it's going to be something like that. Scully's face says all. Today's stream I couldn't make popcorn and I really feel it. I feel like I'm missing something very big. Yeah, this totally looks like it's going to be like that. Oh, you know what would have been real cool? An episode of Scully and Mulder with the Warren. I would have totally see that. Like, wow. That will be the ultimate team on paranormal and mysteries. Yeah, they'll be elite, very strong team. Yeah. I know, right? Like, they could actually make a movie out of that. But so far, they are running out of ideas in the film industry, so they are making more movies based in video games. I don't mind that they do that, but you know. Oh, so this is like a variety shop, like those from Chinese cheap stores. Yeah, family shop, but you know these cheap shops like they sell all kinds of stuff for home, for paper and office, and even for sometimes food. And at least in my country, they are always run by Chinese people, so we call it Chinese shop. Well, actually, we call it Chino. So it's very common to hear the word, I just went to the Chino and bought some plants or furniture or whatever. I guess for outsiders it can be, uh, I mean, people can think of it like it's racist, but it's not because they know that we've been using that term for so many years that that's how their shops are called. That's like some vendors on the streets that also got another name, and it's not really race related. Like it's not against them or anything, even if that sounds strange to overseas. It's just how they roll, and they even accept it as well because they know it's a thing. Scully, no, what you do? What? I know. It's just that nowadays people can be offended by anything, so I just have to clarify that it's not because of that. Yeah, I don't know if he was getting intimate or if he was having, maybe some kind of psychic power, like he was watching something. So today for lunch, I had a bento. Yep, it was okay. I mean, it was This time I wasn't the one to make it. It was bought by from a supermarket, but it was okay. we we are more people than you. I like how these things happen and they are against the law. They always go like, we are like, uh 20 people against two, and it's like, uh, it doesn't matter because they are police, so it shouldn't matter, you know. I don't know. I think it's stupid. So these people are Amis, probably. Yeah, you know those um that dress like old fashioned and live in an old fashioned style. But apparently, some of those communities, even if they live like that, I've been finding lots of them having internet accounts, so they are kind of modernizing it themselves. I guess there are some communities like that, like those, but I found at least two from America, two groups of Amish people that were using social media, and I was like, wait, isn't this like against their way of life? He has COVID. Um, this could be like a kidnap. I mean, could be counted as a kidnapping, right? Because they are against their will. I mean, Scully and Mulder. Yeah, I swear that there were. Mm, I even found a video on YouTube. I can't remember which one because I see a lot of videos per day, like more than 20. And I remember that the comments were full, filled from Amish people, people that claim to be in those communities, saying that their way of life it was more ecologic and more, that kind of thing. And I was like, why do you have internet? What? It doesn't make sense. Like, why were they answering a YouTube video? Or maybe that's how they are. Maybe they are trying to recruit people by doing that because, you know, in the end they are kind of a minority. So I guess it was kind of their way to recruit more people or something like that. Yikes. Yeah, but it didn't sound like they were doing behind the backs. Okay. Truth to be told, I can partly understand why they want their communities to be old fashioned, but they have some things that, I don't know, like humans always strive to progress through time, and they are like frozen in time. So it's not good. But this is my opinion, just that evolution is always happening. So it's kind of a mistake to stay frozen. Yeah, in this episode though, they are mm, probably depicting them as a sect of some sorts. It looks like they are going to do some ritual or something like that. It's pretty dangerous, this kind of, not about the enemies, but religious groups that can brainwash you and make you believe something else and do some pretty nasty stuff to you. Like that can happen. Like, you don't believe that can happen to you, but it can happen. I remember I remember I was in the underground 3 years ago, and I was pinned down by a guy who was trying to tell me that Jesus Christ is the savior, and I was like, okay. Please let me leave. I want to meet my friends. And then I remember I was with a friend, and there was a sect that thought that Mozart, Beethoven, and all of musicians were um, Christ. They were like a gods. So the music is divine. I don't know. It was a weird religion revolving around music, and I was like, what? I remember I was looking at my friend like, we have to live here. I just can't remember pretty much about it, but I remember it was something fishy about the music being divine and the musicians being gods. That it was like, what? What are you on? So yeah, I mean, you might think that that will never happen to you or to someone you know, but it's not true. It can be dangerously close for it to happen. Like you can let your guard down. And I know that in America there's an issue there because they recognize so many different religions groups as long as they are registered as a religion group. So yeah, I think in that part might be more dangerous because in here it's not recognized as such. So yikes! Ah, that's so nasty. Oh no. Hopefully they don't, eat him, like cook him later for the meal. Yikes, that will be so nasty. I wouldn't be able to watch if they do. So disgusting. Wait, but that what does this has to do with the shapeshifter? What did I miss? I'm not understanding. It's so disgusting. Oh my god. Oh, well, rest in peace, Mulder. You are not going to get anywhere from there. Amy's aliens? Probably? I still don't know what it has to do with shapeshifting from man to woman. I mean, woman to man. What? Yeah, he became a woman. Look at that. Um, yeah, it's creepy that he's using, like earlier too, he was touching her like that. It's quite creepy if you think about it. But he kind of hypnotized. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Ah, thank goodness. Okay. Yeah, probably psychic powers, but more like hypnotizing into do what he wants. Yeah, they are going to have to call for backup or just run for it. This is a very good example of sect groups. Aside from Amy's, they are like apart. They are not bad people, they just live differently. But the sectarians, the bad thing that can happen is that they are so oppressive and making a small community of bullying even, so it's quite scary. Is that a severed hand? What? think there's going to be another murder. Good point. You cannot know if it was the killer. No, no. It was different. His hair was different. No, no, it was a woman. Or maybe his twin sister. I hope. Oh, okay. So this guy is still on the run, so they are not going to catch him. They even got a name. What did you see? Yeah, true. But that was because she was interrupted, so. What does this cat honor has to do? I don't get it. I mean, that sounds kind of childish. Like, that's something that you will say to a kid, not to an elder man. Oh, What? That's so disgusting. What was that? Mulder, you got the wrong door. Why will you open and not close the door? Wait. I mean, it could be dangerous if you close the door, but at least the person can't escape. Seriously, he just got kicked slightly, and he's just like, I can't do that anymore. I would have already get up and run after him. Yeah, nothing's there. They already lost track of him, so, or her, or whatever. Oh, shut, don't do that, shut. Oh my god, no, shut. They should be all then. They should be considered then a partners in crime and be followed by uh lots of agents. That's how this episode should end. Fear? Are you okay, Ro? What are you afraid of? I hope you're okay. Even though Xfails nowadays is not really scary, I mean, uh, the concept of horror theme, since nowadays we've been seeing everything, this is quite light. I mean, my sister can't stand horror theme at all, and she can see X-Files, so it's very light. It's more disgusting sometimes, but that's it. Anyways, 3, 2, 1, next. So yeah, I suppose it can be scary if you are totally against it, but You see, people that can handle terror horror themes, this quite a light theme into it. So well, you see, X-Files is more about mystery. Like they won't jump scare you or anything because back then they didn't use those techniques. Actually, I haven't searched for that. Let me check. Um, well, it's more a science fiction mystery detective show because I don't know where the horror comes from because there isn't really too much. Like even the game we played yesterday was more scary than the episodes here. I mean, maybe you can get scared because it's psychological, but that's it. Yeah, like that. A crime drama with sci-fi elements. They touch psychological stuff, but yeah, they won't scare you like with ghost or something like that because you know back then they didn't think of jump scares as such. And it's not like an horror movie that you know what you are in for. Yesterday was wait. Uh, it was on Wednesday, I think, and it was at 10 p.m. It was very late at night. I don't remember who was on the stream. I mean, I know it was Jais, but it was very late night for me. I mean, that was a very late stream. This one is pretty early, so I guess we have switched schedules, but yeah, and sometimes the sci-fi part is not really that scary. It's like something silly, like oh they were killed, but with superpower, something like that. Oh, what time is for Raw? Right now here it's um 3 p.m. Wow. Here is 3 p.m., so it's very early. It's very late for you. Are you okay? Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? Well, last time it was 10 p.m. for me, so if we're 12 hours apart, it was probably morning for you, like 10, 10 a.m. Oh no, they're trying to get valu valu valua valuables. It's called, like, that's a really bad idea. Are you okay though? I also been pretty busy these weeks. Uh, Yesterday, for example, I was exhausted. Oh yeah, it was yesterday the stream. Oh my god, see, I don't even know anymore when I stream or anything. I just forget. I'm that tired. I know, right? But it's fine. We will get through it. I mean, we already past the worst part, which was uh year 2020. So it's okay. Everything eventually gets better, and you have to be strong because there's more to be thrown at you than you can handle sometimes, but that's okay because we will be resilient. So, oh, sorry, I forgot to say. Let's see. Good luck and be strong. Don't get yourself down. If you feel like that, you should share with people you know, because no, not just one person can take that much emotionally. So if you can handle it, share it with someone else you can trust. So it lessens uh, it lessens the pain on you. But yeah, stay strong. Thank you for passing by. Oh, is that supposed to be an electrocardiogram? I'm just on my job to cut those in order to file them. And it's funny because they don't look like that. I mean, they'll do like that, but they have a special paper that you can't scratch or there will be a mark on it. Bye, Roro. Also, usually, if in the maybe like they were holding a paper of an electrocardiogram, but it wasn't a good one, like a failed one, because that can happen. And sometimes the doctors will discard the ones that don't come alright. So maybe they just use that to say, oh, something mysterious happening here, but it can be either that the patient moved or whatever reason. So don't worry if you ever do that kind of thing in the hospital and something really weird happens there and you're like, oh no, I need like in the X-Files. So yeah, you won't have a superpower sadly, but there's so many things that could happen. Also, this is more about reincarnation, probably. Well, if you want to get some superpowers, you can always attempt to get the COVID vaccine. It's interesting that through all these episodes so far, Scully is not like, I'm out of here because I'm tired of your shit, Mulder, but she's staying with him like, okay, it's weird, but she's staying, so sorry. So maybe it was something holding her back. It wouldn't be the first time I go because I swallow my. Eh, speed? Gulp? What? Yeah, maybe because of Mulder's past cases, but oh no. So every time someone dies, it gets the memories of that deceased person. They're like connected. You know, it's funny because we are watching this show, we are watching its episode from first season, and then if you think quietly about it, there's so many current shows that are based in this. Like there's a complete whole series based in this episode story. So, or like in the other one, there's been movies as well, but changing slightly some stuff. So yeah, common series and episodes that we know are heavily based on X-Files. Like I could see from the Bones show, the protagonist, you know, the main character girl in Scully, they look pretty alike. Yeah, it's because I just can't remember which title was, but my parents were talking to me about a show that has the same story about this episode, and I was like, wait. So if you think closely, like you can see other shows in X Files, like oh, they got the idea from this episode, or wow, they look so alike here. I know, right? So much inspiration. I'm impressed as well, but for another reason. Yeah, funny enough, how will he think he can hear the gunshots with just getting his fingers in the ears while the other person is holding the headset? It's just like it's absurd. Yeah, literally. Well, it can be an X file. How is that stress? Like, no, I mean, well, I was given a pen that didn't draw because there was little ink and I couldn't make my signature okay, so it turned out bad, but it's fine, I guess. I mean, it's still my signature, but that was completely different. This is not good. Yikes. It was him, it was totally him. Scully is so gullible in these episodes in this season because Silex she's like in front of evidence, but she discards them. I don't know, it's like she always trusts the wrong person, so I mean, by so far, how does Scully not have trust issues? Because she's been backstabbed so much. If I were her, I would be like not trusting anyone. Like, what the fuck? And if she's going to do that stupid thing over and over, like trusting the wrong person, at least report to Mulder what she's going to do because so far he's the most trustworthy in the series. So Wow. I think in that aspect, Scully is pretty lucky because she does have Mulder in the end that watches over her. He's a good senpai. I wouldn't trust someone who does that after a marriage. I would be like, no. This is too weird. I agree. Someone, finally, someone who says it aloud. You know, if I ever get married and the other person suddenly cuts his palm with a knife, I will be like staring at him like, what you doing? I will either call the police over an ambulance like, what the hell? Oh, so that's also her birthday. Oh, that makes it look like he's under possession, like he's possessing the body, but the original spirit is there. So, wow. Or maybe he's right, like the former person that had that body died, and he just got in time for the reanimation. Oh, okay. This episode is quite interesting, but wow, I'm speechless. Yeah, thank goodness that Buddy had a weakness like that. Whoa, that's the case of a very stupid woman. Oh, no, why will she destroy that? That's plain evil. Like, it was not even open, like some other people might have needed. Yeah, that woman is really stupid. Not just because she just revealed that she was the bad guy all along, but she's making all the bad decisions. The very first one was to go by that with Scully, like a certain dominance. Is there? Yeah, not because it's evil, but also evil stupid, kind of. Whoa. It's funny that they got that information when, I don't know. It's funny because he's working so casually normal when it's about finding her, so yeah, he's like super useful, like not weird about it. Um, okay. What? What? He is lucid? Oh, oh, so they are undercover looking for her. I thought they were not going to dress up in order to, you know, search. That's so confusing. So what was the plan? I mean, they were looking for them, but now what they are going to do? Do you know that this has to be so much traumatizing for Scully? Like she's watching all of this happening and she's not able to move. Well, at least the couple is back together in the other side, but that's so cool because when he got from another body, the tattoo transferred over. That's quite a cool idea. You know, one of the problems I have with tattoo is that I don't want to scratch the part I have the tattoo on because whenever I scratch over some area, it bleeds, so I rather not touch that. Okay, this was quite interesting. I like this episode way better than the other one, the one with the woman turning into man and the other way. Yeah, it was more interesting. I like the concept. It also reminds me of some shows. The other one was okay, but because it had more friction to it, it was like okay. But this one was like made them believe kind of thing. You know, they were trying to make it look more real. So yeah, I like this episode a lot. Thank you a lot for staying with me for the double episode of Xfiles. Xfails. I hope I can sort out the things with Aitan, so next stream we can change few things and make some more stuff. Because I'm quite excited. Thank you guys, you're so considerate. Thank you a lot. Anyway, it's time for me to go, so thank you a lot for watching. I hope I can stream this weekend. Let's see how that turns out. And anyway, bye bye. Thank you. Bye.